Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Lord. How about Shemel Shai? Hashem Kakrash. Kal Hale How about Shemel Shai? Hashem Kakrash. That's in ancient Hebrew, so all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Shai, in the name of the Spirit. Yahweh is the great name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, God for Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all brothers and all, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth to all I believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brothers are from Camp James, Jamaica, and this lesson I see the title is though they really feel about you. And you were referring to you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Spanish Latinos. As one point the so-called Hispanic community because they're a little bit lighter than the so-called Negro man. They think that they're basically one with Esau are accepted. And none but all. Look at how America voted for Trump. Why? To get rid of you so-called immigrants. And with the high rates and so forth, and see how people are suffering the hands of these Edomites, you see, say, you aren't liked. You were never liked. You were always hated. And well, Mr. say, Judah, let's see if we can get this real quick. Let me that one brought this out. That's what Genesis 49. Genesis 49 verse 9 says, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, as an old lion, who shall rouse him up. So people right now, it's like a whole lion, just did a little, right? While these nations, as you say, see if we can remember exactly. I think it said that we may go over. See then Jeremiah or Isaiah. Yep, here it is. Isaiah 51 verse 23. Let's see that one up top. So okay, just want to see exactly where we're going to start from. All right, I guess I can start from. All right, I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, "But I am the Lord, which is named in the Hebrew is Yahweh, thy God, that divided the sea, whose waves roared. The Lord of hosts is his name, which is Yahweh." It says, "And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens, and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, Thou art my people. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out." And as we read this, a precept came to mind as well. What is it? Think of yeah. It says, "And I am very displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they for the affliction," right? Because guess what? We, for our transgression, was cast into the hands of these heathens. They get the upper hand. And look how them treating us, or been treating us, right? Which I have in one, yeah, I have two videos. One for Instagram, and one I have downloaded. And then I want to read a post from Instagram as well. Which these are just, some quick event information I came across in the store them to do this lesson. But this is things, Jake, usually like you experience on the daily. Racism, so to speak, from these are hate from these heathens anywhere you go. Right? Especially you're in your foot now, the sole of your foot now gonna ease. Everywhere you go, you are hated, you're despised. Though you preach the one love Bob Marley thing, is me you try to love everybody and you try to do the best, you're still hated regardless. You're still treated like shit. The last hired, first fired. But yet you still not see that you are despised. Still want to love everybody. It says, verse 17, back in Isaiah 51, it says, Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she had brought forth, neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she had brought up. Nobody that give a fuck. Sorry for my French. It says, these two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine, and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons are fainted, they lie at the head of all the streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. And I was just watching a video too long on basically a YouTuber. I remember my name, Cracker, look like. And basically there was some fruit vendors or vendors within LA, I think, or one of them states somewhere in California, I believe. And or Vegas, I don't remember. And majority of them, when we watch three so far, it was five. We only watch three top of the video. And it's like they're all Jake. One from Nicaragua, one from Nicaragua. I don't remember the other one. Is the man them still how long them in a country, how long them a do it for. And they got like what, $100 and one $5 and them a cry. I'm like, the fuck? Is me show you how low people have become. Is me forgetting that $5 or $300, yo. It's so emotional, yo. We are kings and priests. I want like a $3 tip, I want like a $5 tip, you have how people so emotional. You know, how far we are falling. It says, thus say the Lord, thus saith thy Lord, Yahweh, right, and thy power that plead the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, which that's what we're coming into. This prophecy where it no going to be turned to these heathens that have showed us no mercy. It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. And that's what people been doing throughout all the years. Bending down, pleasing the so-called white man, working for him as slave, which would not have than a choice, yo. And this is a statement where these heathens have made. This bitch. British MP says colonies should pay reparations to UK, Jamaica reparations debate. That's what the bitch said. A former British minister says the territories that Britain colonized ought to pay reparations to London for the investment, effort, and contribution that she claimed the former slave empire made in building them. That's where this fucking heathen officer out her mouth. Sorry for my French. But people been too buddy with these heathens. You see them every day, you smile with them, oh yeah, one love, Bob Marley. While them step in your neck and think shit of you. Right? Watch this. Maybe it was a social experiment or whatever. You know, but it show you who these people think of you, how them view you. When will you wake up? Funny. Right? That's how them think. Them think it funny. You're a monkey. Jeremiah 5 verse 15 verse 5 says, For who shall have pity on thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? No one gives a shit, yo. And I have this video as well. You maybe know audio from the video, which I'm mute it because the audio from the browser now will come out either. But just to show you what it is. That's how the world think of us, yo. And funny, the only person would actually help out is look at J girl and Jake, yo. You see me? But you fucking Negroes, sorry for my French, is them would bend back way for help the fucking heathens, and that's how they view you, regardless how you behave, regardless of how so-called street, which we know there's a bunch of grimy ass niggas out there as well. You see me? But them box up everybody and them show you as one. You're Negroes. You see me? Speaks, thief, the worst. You know, and just the I would be watch a video with Chapar with some degenerate jakes, yeah. And you know, Jake always a fight with them going suffer. But fun, lo and behold, today you just see the Edomites fight them too. Worse than we. Yeah, but who is highlighted? Jake, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes. Like the worst thing since Hitler. Nobody never stretch out a helping hand for help Jake, yo, them and pretend to be blind, which is an experiment. They don't give a shit, yo. Get used to that. Know that as a fact. These nations don't give a shit about you. Right? And for this which, oh, we supposed to pay reparations for the investment after them bleed these countries and murder millions. Rape. And we're supposed to pay fucking reparations to Britain. So at the most I got to destroy this wicked ass place. Zechariah 11 verse 5 says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Not the white man mind, oh, he was my parents, so I did no wrong. Hen white guilt. says, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. It says, Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, which Edomites are the so-called white race today, because he did pursue his brother with a sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So you think them change. But a simple experiment like this within 2026, I don't know if it was made. See this witch come from so far for push for the Jake. No remorse, no care, no nothing. That's how they feel about you. So you want to feel so then change, alright then, vote me a yai. Why you think the whole America vote for Trump? Because I think them like black people. It was the ideas what Trump sell them. Sirach chapter 12 verse 10, it says, Never trust an enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching. Which remind me of Hispanic community, some of them where they have a concert, we will vote for Donald Trump. Few more months later, them get evicted out of America. Oh, you deceived us. No shit. You trust the devil, your enemy. It's not like Kamala Harris was in a better creepy Biden or Obama. They're not work. They're not for people. Shouldn't even vote in America in the first place. Because our hope is for our Lord return to deliver us, yeah, and put these Edens under our foot. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. And you know, funny, remember one time they work at this resort, and these Edomites say them always try to smile with you. You never see nobody in the world smile with your head. So as them see you show teeth. I remember one time there's something not smile at one, you know. So I kind of pretend like them a wait for the eye contact to smile with you. I'm pick up one, so I pretend like yo, I'm busy, you see me? And then like for go in an eye contact and then I see if you light up like they want to smile with you. I'm just roll about me head. You see me? And then same time you see if it was fake and you see the true look. I'm just turn around and look back on them. So yeah man, that's it. Fucking Edomite. They don't like you. Just a pretend. The scripture says this as well, yo. Proverbs 1 verse 20 says, Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city she uttered her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in your scorning, and the fools your knowledge. The most I've been having the Hebrew Israelites out there, yeah? Telling you that the so-called white man is the devil, telling you that he is your enemy. But when you look on them and say, oh no, them racist, them are push it too. So that's the truth. And no matter how, me never experience enough of them shit, you know. Me live in Jamaica. I have an experience first hand, you know. Certain things, when them come and them no fucking better. Their face will get leaking. Right? To a certain extent, I have the shiny girl with the box on the Jake down at Trelawney. But for the most part, you then keep them cool when them come here because if no, then we get dusty. But you Israelite will live among them, yo. You know, like Europe, America, Canada, and them places, you experience these shit and still a smile for these people. If you not say for them tomorrow, let them down here, but know that they're enemy and they will like you. They will always show it as soon as they get a chance. Look up in race war or in race tension or whatever. In Hurricane Katrina. And you say, yo, as soon as things, you know, as them get the opportunity to show them real color, they don't like you. No matter what you do under the sun, yeah, you will never be loved. Because an idea of spiritual. Most I said it that way. So what is the fun thing like out there, giving our praise to Apoya, Haugo, Shemil Shai, Shem Kakarash, the one as the well as no apostles of Green Stone, Shalom to Shalom.